Hey guys, welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, PiMacleod. We're on day 4230. It's just one day after the last one. It's crazy how that works, right? Today we have a boss. I'm not here for that though. It's not boss time. Well, I mean it is, but we're not doing that here. We're going to do something a little more troublesome. I'm sure by now you and your alliance are very much well aware that you should be helping each other out, getting all those hits in, because all up to 20 of you should be pulling your weight and getting stuff done for your rewards. That's not what I'm here to tell you though. It's time to do some puzzles. Puzzle gauntlets, that is. Hey Natasniel, how's you doing, buddy? Hey John, welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna get your tablet. Okay, whatever. Much bigger and easier, I guess. I want a tablet to play Puzzle Quest. I just use my phone. Anyways, Puzzle Gauntlet time. If my records show correctly from the playlists, this one was held like what, 6 to 7 months ago, maybe longer. It's about that-ish. Yes, we've done this before. The puzzle gauntlets are on a loop. If you didn't notice, there is a certain set of puzzles that they run in a pattern. And I want to say there's 7 different sets of them. This is probably one of the hardest ones. I'm getting used to the pattern finally. Took me long enough, right? This one, the featured heroes are Karnak, Luke Cage, Silk, Magneto, and Storm. This is the one where you have to put certain types of tiles in certain places, like the corners, a row, a column. Let me just say right now, one of the easiest ways to get by this set of puzzles is to collaborate with your teammates, your alliance mates, and ask for team-ups of certain people that you're having trouble with. So like if you're having trouble putting down strikes in a row or a column or whatever, ask for Maria Hill or Dazzler or even Polaris. I say even Polaris because she actually puts down 8 strikes and that's good, but Maria Hill puts down a lot more. Dazzler, you just get a little bit of red AP, like 6 to 9 red AP. She puts down a ton of strikes. So like if you're having trouble with strikes, ask for teammates from your alliance mates. That'll get rid of some of your problems. You could do the same thing with anything else too, like fortified tiles. Like ask for a Shuri or a Heimdall, someone that can put down fortifications. Obviously they don't come as plentiful on fortifications, but you could still ask for it. Another source of output is never a bad thing. Anyways, let's get down to the puzzles, the actual things we've come here for. That's my little bit of advice for you to start. Let's get into this. Change of pace, round 1. Make a row of protect tiles. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be yellow. Now, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and the time before. I'm going to show some of the cheese methods because honestly, I want to make sure you're all reminded that these methods exist. These first couple of puzzles, the first 5 of them, you have no restrictions. You could put on any character combination you want, which means if it's asking for a row of protect tiles, you're using Polaris, right? You're using Beta Ray Bill, Red Guardian, shoot, 4-star Magic. Bishop puts out protects pretty easily. I mean, there's a ton of people that make protects. Bullseye for matching purples, 3-star Spider-Man for matching purples. There's so many ways to do it. You know how to do it already. Throw in your favorite, MPQ's favorite girl, Polaris, and the game wins itself, right? Let's use this one as an example to everyone on how to cheese 8 out of 10 of these puzzle gauntlet quests. I'm just going to pull up my saved team here. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Dupes for the win. I like this one. I like it a lot. You don't have to have 5-star Hawkeye in there, but 5-star Hawkeye makes it a little easier in case you don't win on the first or second round. He just guarantees you're going to win probably by round 3 at the worst. But these two are pretty much necessary. Multiple man has to be there. He's the one making the dupes. Coulson is really good for it because you're going to be spamming multiple man's yellow powers, which means you're going to get extra countdowns out on the board, and those countdowns all give 2 free AP because Coulson said so. And all that AP goes right back into multiple man next turn, and you spend them to make more dupes, and then you instant win. Let's give this a roll. Let's put on the right supports for it. So for multiple man, I could put on... Well, I could keep this Sanctum Sanctorum on, but let's put on something a little better for him. I want the most AP I can grab, right? Atlantis gives me an 80% chance to start with 6 green. You may not have a rank 5 Atlantis, but as long as you have rank 3, there's still a chance, a decent chance at like 5 green, okay? It's a good chance, and let's say it doesn't trigger, you can always just hit retreat and try again. You lose like a little bit of health, but this mode isn't about winning with health intact. It's just you get the win and move on to the next one. It's worth it. Agent Coulson, let's put on... want a certain one. Let's put on the Quantum Realm. I got about almost 60% chance starting with 5 purple. Rank 1 gives you purple AP for this one. And then finally, for Hawkeye, we'll put on... I want... There you go, we use SPDR. That's my best yellow one. About 67% chance to gain 5 yellow. There are other ones out there that give you pretty decent amounts. We have Hawkeye in this team as our 3rd person filler just because of the can't seem to miss. So whenever a countdown tile reaches 0, I get 3 blue and 2 red. And that just means more fuel for multiple man's dupes. Okay? This is pretty easy to run. Obviously throw in some AP boosts if you can. The regular ones. You don't have to get all fancy and use the all AP ones. I mean, unless you really want to. Ready? We're going to get into it. Go. What's up, Matt? Good to see you over there on YouTube. Man, I missed a couple things on Twitch over there. John, Mark. Good to see you, Mark. Okay. Well, let's make those row of projectiles. Wink, wink. Let's see how much we can get away with here. It'd be great is if they made it so this didn't work for this mode. And then I'm just sitting here like, hey, like, why'd you do that to me? That wouldn't be nice at all. It's so neat too how multiple man just overwrites tiles. There was an enemy strike out there and multiple man's like, nah. No, it's not. It's not there anymore. Figment of your imagination. It was the wind. It was a weather balloon. Oops, wrong person. Multiple man, get out here. Good. Oh, there's only 3 green tiles? I don't want to waste 8 green on 3 tiles. It's like a 1-to-1 trade, AP for dupes. So that's a lot of AP waste. I'm just going to wait. Let some of these go away. You know, we'll see what it does. Not a rush. It's going to win really quick anyways. We want some AP to be gained. So let's use this one right here. Team up AP into blue. Now I have 4 green out there. Maybe I'll use it now. Nope, 5 green, even better. And a match 5 to get more AP. Perfect. Okay, let's do it. More AP. There you go, 6 green, that's even better. We could do this. Now I feel better about it. We'll use it on the green. There we go. And we'll use it on... Wow, that's a lot of red. It's almost like Hawkeye made a lot of red for us. It's crazy. Use it on the blue. That's a lot of dupes on the board. Use it on the yellow. Oh, look, it's a win. Yay! So of any of these 8 fights, the first 8, because the last 2, you can only use one specific character. Well, you get to choose out of 5, but really, come on. We all know that the last ones, they kind of want you to use a specific character. Anyways, the first 8, you could just do this to every single one of these. As long as you have multiple man, you can dupe yourself into the win. Okay? Now, I'm not going to do that to the rest of them. Let's get through these the right way, right? Change of pace, round 2. Make a column of attack tiles. Do you think that sounds hard? It's not. I mean, what did we just talk about? We talked about Polaris, right? Come on. Let's go ahead and get our 4 stars out. I did not mean to hit the filter button. There we go. 4-star. I'm going to just want Carnage, because Carnage makes 6 attack tiles a turn, right? 3 friendly, 3 enemy. Anyways. And Polaris. You want to make it easy on yourself? Even easier? You could break out good old 5-star Mighty Thor. We all know what's going to happen here, right? Take off the boosts. Now, let's say you don't have these characters. I mean, Polaris you should be gunning for right off the bat if you're playing Puzzle Quest. If you've done any sort of online searching, she's just a necessary character. But you might not have Mighty Thor, and that's okay. You could use other characters to get this rolling too. You could use, let's see, someone with good board shake capabilities. You could use someone like 3-star Magneto, for example, to get rid of all the team-up tiles, because then the other tiles will collapse in on themselves, and team-ups can't become attacks anyways. You could use, 3-star Storm. Her black makes a ton of attack tiles. That might win by itself. Anyways, let's just get into it, right? Right. Ooh, I had a problem. I just saw it. I accidentally still have the low-level AI on Polaris. We might still be able to win with that there, though. Let's give it a shot. I kind of want, I don't know. Let's leave the charge tiles alone if we can. We want those to be triggered by Mighty Thor. Dang it, she hit the strike tile though. It's okay, it's okay, we'll be fine. Let's take that enemy one right there. We want a column of attack tiles. Take that double blue, I think, right? Right there. Trying to stack up on these. If the strike gets in the way, we'll just redo it. It'll be annoying, but not a big deal. I really want to do this match 4, but it's actually going to go through a strike tile. I'd rather let her, Jean Grey or MODOK, whatever, make that match 4 for me and kill the strike tile, and it won't come back. Go on. Woot. That's a lot. One of these columns has got to be close to going. You'd think it would be, at least. Some of them are getting a little crowded with miscellaneous stuff, though, which happens. Yeah, those strikes might be crowding us too much. Nothing to be done for it, though. We'll try this real quick. But this is why you got to check what you have on, though, for sure. You can't just go willy-nilly like I am. Oh, there we go. 7th column. 6th column, I should say. 6th column. Stop destroying it! The 6th one is ready! And now those team-ups are in the way. You jerks. Is there a cascade I can make to trigger it? Probably is. Or is there another one that's even closer and easier to do? The 4th column has a charge tile. You know, if I had her yellow ready, I could just kill all the charge tiles. That'd be kind of friendly right now, right? I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah. That way there's only one missing. We just need to destroy one charge tile. Okay, now two because the game likes me. This will do it right here. As long as the team up doesn't drop. What's that about famous last words? Okay, try it again. So can a team up drop again? It's one away. Don't put your doomsday plan in the way. I don't want to see that stuff here. And now a charge tile's in the way. The game's trolling me right now. Look at that. It's totally trolling me right now. Third column's close. So let's do... Yeah. We'll do that. We'll get rid of that. It keeps putting a team up in the way. I made one mistake and put this, kept the low-level AI on. Game is making me pay for it with patience. I need the yellow just to get rid of this. That's really annoying at best. Okay, so you know what? Let's shake some things up. That sixth column, it still has that black charge tile there. What if I get rid of take this yellow for the AP alone, right? We want to build the yellow AP that we can destroy the charge tiles, right? I already killed Gene. Come on. This is going to be a long night. This is how it's going to work. Oh, wait. Right here. Oh, no. I almost did it. I almost moved that blue on over. That would have put a strike in the place of that. I guess it would kill it, right? And then whatever tile drops, I have a chance of it being an attack tile. It's a chance I'll take. There it is. Ha! Okay, let that be a lesson. Make sure to pay attention to what sports you have on. That low-level AI made it take longer than it should have. Ugh. Okay, move on. Round 3. Make a row of charge tiles. That's figures, right? So a row of them, huh? On your turn, new tiles have a decreased chance to be team-ups. A fun thing about this one is that Throg, enemy Throg over here, has a green called Zip Zap Zop. It costs like 8 green. It puts out 5 charge tiles, and if it happens to overwrite an enemy, or in this case one of our special tiles, it casts it again for free, basically putting out another 5 charge tiles. And if it overwrites another special tile, enemy one in their case, right? It does it again and again and again until it stops overwriting enemy tiles. Well, Carnage over there is making 3 friendly and 3 enemy attack tiles every turn. So as long as we allow that to happen, and as long as we allow Throg to keep gathering green, they might win for us. And that's honestly an easy way to go about it. Vulture is actually helping out too. His black it keeps him in the air, and he generates 4 green and 3 blue every turn he's in the air. Had to think about that for a second. Okay. Was it 1? No way, John. 1-star Storm at the 4-star level makes 64 attacks. No way. I know the 1A3 makes a lot, 46 as you stated. But 64? No way. Can I look at that? Let me look at that. Change pace round 3. Let's go. I'm gonna go in there. Let's see. I think I have a 1-star Storm at the 4-star level. Let me see. There she is. I gotta verify this. Doop doop. 64? What? I learned something new today. Wow, John. Nice. There you go, guys. You wanted to get just 9 black? That solves your attack tile problem. Well done, John. I did not see that coming. Well, shoot. Does this mean if we just cast this now, make sure the enemy gets enough black for Vulture, they'll generate the green then, and then Zip Zap Zop will Zip Zap Zop its way across our board? Right? Should we play with that? I think we should try it. Let's give it a shot. This might be a fun little test for it. I mean, we could have used it on the attack tile thing. Oh well, let's try it now. I think we could use it with Throg in mind. Let's see. We don't want to disrupt the situation any more than it already is, right? So what can we do to guarantee this to happen as fast as possible? I know, we need to put on some villains, because villains can put on supports that give black AP. So let's get rid of the filter. And then it doesn't matter what the villain is. Maybe not a 5-star, because we don't want to kill the enemy before we complete the puzzle, right? So we'll put on, oh, I don't know. Just who's up? Not Carnage. He'll fill the board with the wrong stuff, right? Let's get Ghost. Hits too hard. We're not trying to punch someone to death, right? Could use MODOK, which is kind of silly, right? But yeah, it works. And then we can throw on Ebony Maw, right? Start of the turn, there's a 15% chance to create an attack tile, which, well, shoot, that just helps us out, right? But more importantly, at rank 4, 75% chance to gain 3 black AP. Okay, now of course this is a rank 5 version of it, so my percentage is a little higher, but at rank 4 minimum to get your free black out of it. Okay, and then over here we will again bring it down to 4s. We'll put in, like, I don't know, Kingpin maybe. Did I pass him up already? There he is. He's not going to do anything. Go over here, put on the Tinkerer. There you go. This one needs to be rank 5 to give you black. Start of the battle, there's an 80% chance to gain 6 black. So you gotta have rank 5 for this one. I mean, but if you're lucky enough to have it, use it, abuse it. If you don't, just match some black tiles, or maybe you could put on Domino and help get the black sooner. Or I wouldn't suggest Cloak and Dagger, if only because, well, I mean, I guess you could. If you get too many black tiles on the board, they start making attacks anyways. But anyways, if you get the black, you can have Storm cast her black. I think this is it, right? I think we're good to go. That gives 6. This gives 3. It's, you know, it's just, I don't know, maybe one of them won't trigger, right? We'll give myself 2 more black just in case. Whatever. Let's go. Hey, Luxie, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, experiment time. All because John over there gave us a little tip. Hold up, why is it? Did I put the wrong Storm on? Excuse me. See, we're doing a retreat. 4 stars? Oh, I didn't change the power level. My bad. Come on, Storm. Get with it. We don't care about the other ones. There you go. My bad. Now let's try it. I'm like, why is it not saying the number that we were promised? I need a little more black. Is there enough black out there on the board? You know what? I'm going to take my own advice. If you retreat enough, you could just force the situation. Eventually, you'll have it in hand. There we go. We have 8 black to start. We just need 1 more. Look. It's Puzzle Gauntlet. It's not a test of endurance all the time. You know, if we have to be smart about it and restart and get our AP quicker, do it. Here we go. Boop. That's a lot of attack tiles. But look, right here, there's a match 4 of black. The enemy's going to take that. Vulture's going to get up in the air, start making green. Throg's going to get the green. Cast Zip Zap Zop. we should have a win. The only thing that's going to hold us back is these silly team-up tiles. So let's start trimming the fat. That's a lot of black. There we go. Let's get this team-up out of here. Okay. So now they're going to start generating that that green. And then now what do I match? I don't see a good team-up match. So something with enemy tiles I can get rid of, because the enemy tiles are going to, get in the way as well for zip zap zop. So get rid of that one. Got 5. One more set of green will do it. I guess we will take... I want an enemy tile just to delete it. Just that one has 1 enemy tile in it. We need a row of charges. I hope it hits row 7 or 8 then. Don't hit us with symbiote scythes. I don't know if this is going to work as well as we wanted, guys. Look how annoying this is being. It's going to kill us first. Maybe use a 5-star just to steamroll through this with your health. Come on, hit that one at the bottom. Oh, there it is. We won. Experiment complete, but at heavy losses. That's funny. So, okay. If I was to do that again, I would make sure one of my villains up front with the black support was a 5-star one. Someone that could take a hit. That's all. No big deal. That's funny that it worked. It's a suicide victory. We kamikazed into him. Oh, what did I miss over there? Let's see. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Silly Pie is right. This is what I do. It's always a day in the life of. Okay, let's get it. Round 4. Have 4 corner strike tiles at once. More often than not, this is going to be really, 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 really annoying. We just need them to be any strike. It could be friendly. It could be enemy. Obviously, we want to flood the board Polaris style to get this done. I have a feeling we have a good team for this. If we're going to make strikes, why don't we pull out the good old Team Mark. We got the low-level AI. We're going to keep it on this time. We have Captain Marvel that says, through her red, the passive, whenever a friendly strike tile is destroyed by any means other than a match, gain 2 yellow AP. And then Mr. Negative, that states, basically if there's 6 or fewer strike, attack, protect tiles on the board, create 3 in the type that is the fewest. But if there are more than 6, destroy all strike, attack, protect tiles, dealing damage, blah, blah, blah. Can we do lower damage? Because I don't want to kill them with this, right? Then if there are more than 6, destroy all. Yep. This does 225% of their total strength and change Mr. Negative. This one does 135. We're not trying to kill him with this, right? So, yeah, let's do that. Let's raise this up. Bring down the yellow strength. We're going to use this to kind of try to softly get this to work, right? We need yellow. We need strike tiles. Strikes are being supplied by the low-level AI. I don't think there's much else to do with it. Let's make sure we have the yellow for when we need it. So let's get SPDR. Whatever your best yellow support is, go ahead and throw it on. This team is known as one of the Winfinites in the game, though, in case you weren't aware. So these 3, as long as you get enough strike tiles on the board, which you read the rules, right? At least 6, then Martin Lee destroys them with yellow. That yellow only costs 7. And then Captain Marvel creates 2 yellow AP for every strike destroyed. And every strike destroyed is going to multiply because of Polaris. So it's a winfinite. You just keep casting yellow over and over again. Mr. Negative Yellow, that is. Anyways, we are good to go. I'm just going to boost that yellow. And I'm going to boost the blue as well, just because if I can get Polaris's blue up and running, then we can use that to put out more strikes early if possible, if we need to. Okay, ready to go. Team Mark to the rescue, that's right. If it works, it's not cheating. No shame. That is right. There's no shame in this game. I mean, seriously, even if you're chasming your way through welcome to shield nodes, if you are using cheese tactics in whatever game mode it is, go ahead and do it. Whatever you need to do to get it done. I'm here just to help provide solutions for the people with the mixed up rosters and don't know what to do. That's it. Okay, we got a blue strike right there, and I wish I could use it. I could cast this right now, and that would not help us. Remember, because if you cast this yellow early, it creates 3 tiles in the type that has the fewest. It prioritizes protect, then strike, then, of course, attack afterwards. So we don't want to cast that now because it would make 3 protects. That would clog our board. Let's, I don't know, grab that match 4 of black for no other reason than we can. Sure. Good talk. There we go. This will work. We got 4 out there. Let's just do it right now. There we go. We got plenty of them now. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's enough. That's more than plenty, right? Let's make some corner strikes. Ooh, close. Missing 1 corner. We should just do it again. Done. Yay, Team Mark. Good job, Mark. We all love you for making that team way back when. Okay. You know, I think it's the one thing 5-star Captain Marvel's good for in this game. It's kind of unfortunate. She's like a powerhouse in the MCU, but in Puzzle Quest, no. Nope. Okay. Change of pace. Round 5. Make a column of web tiles. On your turn, new tiles have a decreased chance to be blue. This isn't that bad. You just gotta make webs, lots of webs, and we know a lot of passive ways to make webs. 2099, India. You could put on your 4-star Infinity Spider-Man, much like the guy you see in the middle there. However, when we get into the fight, make sure not to target him. Okay, don't target Infinity Spider-Man, because if you hit him with any power, he will eat up like half the webs on the board to negate the power damage coming out at him. Totally defeats the purpose, right? This also means don't use the Totem Dagger. Even though Totem Dagger gives you 2 free webs just for equipping it on one of your favorite web heads, it also states that when a web tile is created, it hits a random enemy for some damage. Well, if it happens to randomly hit Infinity Spider-Man, he's going to delete half the webs just to save his butt. Don't do it. No Totem Dagger, and don't target Infinity Spider-Man, okay? That means no team damage either. Okay, got it? Those are the rules. Okay, let's get some web heads out there. We want 2099. Doop. And then we want India. Remember when I used to just type the color? I probably should do that some more just to keep my brain sharp with it. And then let's get the, well, I guess we'll just type Spider, I guess? I don't know how he's classified. Spider-Man, Infinity War. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. Okay, no Totem Dagger. These web shooters, they're fine. These ones, less damage from any matches, more blue, more purple. If I do equip it to Spider-Man himself, the Infinity War or 3-star or whatever, it will make 2 random webs when I make a match 5. Not bad, right? I know, for some reason it doesn't count for India. You'd think it would just count for any web slinger. For Infinity, I have the Spider Sense on them. Spider Sense says, new red, green, and blue tiles, that come down, have a 21% chance of being web tiles on Spider-Man's turn. That's the main reason I put it on them. More web tiles when they fall down. That's it. Plus, at the start of battle, gain 4 green. I kind of forgot that this did that. Just free green AP. Totally forgot about that one. Add that one to the list. Spider Sense at rank 3 gives green AP. Forgot about that. Then, over here, let's see what we can give you. No Totem Dagger. Trying to think what we would want to use otherwise. I don't think we have many other web-based things left. We might just not want to do a support then. We don't want to kind of interrupt the flow of how it's going to go. There's the web shooters. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it alone then. I don't want to add more damage. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to interrupt things. Okay, we'll just leave it alone then. Don't want to play too hard on this. We're good with this. We don't need supports. We don't need... Well, not supports. We don't need boosts. Let's just roll with it. Okay, switch off of Infinity, dude. Just hit Wolfsbane in the face over and over again. Now, remember, you can match these web spin traps to get 3 webs on the screen, or let the computer do it. When the computer matches them, it's 6. So, that's pretty cool. Let them do it. You want to match yellows, blues, and blacks to let 2099 make the webs. And you also want to get rid of the team-ups, because those team-ups are just going to clog the board, right? So let's go like this. And that's where they know, like, oh, I can't match. Can't match that trap tile. That would be like knowing what's going on. Let's match that green. Goes into the yellow. Into another yellow. I almost want to match one of those blues myself now just to double up on the webs, and I think I will. I don't want to wait on them anymore. Column 3 is almost good. Okay, so those countdowns are in the way, but they'll go away. Especially if these do power damage to India. She's going to kick back... India is going to hit Wolfsbane with a stun for doing that, which is kind of cool. I guess we'll do what? This? Give me the yellow. Okay, didn't see that one coming. That was not in my playbook. I should have just not taken that. Oh well. We can fire the green off, right? 6 random colored tiles, locking enemy tiles, fortifying in front. Oh, I don't want to lock the Wolfsbane tiles if they get hit. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. So let's take this one. There we go. Stuns her. Make some more webs. Thank you. Thank you, Miles. Okay, but you could stop with a chain over and over again. It's like the game's like, nah, we don't stop. We don't do that. We don't play that stop game here. They have 21 purple. I probably need to delete that invisibility tile before I end the turn. Otherwise, Miles is going to smack me super hard for even thinking about doing all this damage. Column 7 and column 6 and column 8 are pretty much ready to win for me, though. So if I just cast this green, there's a chance I could just win right here. Ooh, so close. Man. Okay. Well, it is what it is. So let's take this and move it on over. Get rid of that. And we won. Woohoo! Column 8 did it. Nice. It looked a little sketchy for a minute there, but just remember, if India takes power damage and you have some of his trap tiles on the board, he kicks back with a stun. Just says, no, don't do that ever again. We don't like you. I mean, the threat's there. You're going to make a bunch of web tiles, and the enemy Miles makes red, purple, and blue AP for every web that gets matched away. It's going to happen. You're probably going to feel something from that, but persevere. That's all I can suggest. Let's move on to the next one. This is puzzle 6 time. Puzzle it over, round 1. We make a column of protect tiles. Pretty much the same thing as before. Our protect tile game we used to do dupes instead. You could still do that here. The only difference is you have a featured character in your way. So you got to use one of these top 5 people. We have Karnak, Luke Cage, Silk, Storm, and Magneto. If you have to use one of these for protect to make it protects, it's probably Magneto. Luke Cage can make a projectile every time the enemy fires a power. It's not a bad thing. It's free protects, right? Luke Cage. Jesus. Karnak makes 1 projectile during the first 4 turns. Not your go-to. And these 2 girls, well, okay, let's be fair. Storm doesn't make protects. Silk can make protects, but she's better at strikes. Plus her webs get in the way. Magneto's really your best bet. He does 2 things for you in this fight. Not only does his yellow make a bunch of projectiles, and it puts him on random spots, which sounds bad, right? But it overwrites enemy tiles too. He literally does not care about what's in the way. He will throw the projectile in its place. But also his red gets rid of all team-up tiles on the board, so he clears you of a lot of that clutter. He's really a good one for this node altogether. So if we want just a column of protects, I mean, we still want to get Polaris out there, right? Let's get do a daddy-daughter dance, right? Let's go. There you go. Oh, reunited, and it feels so good. And we got to get off that low-level AI. No. Matter of fact, we'll swap it up. Let's make it something a little better. If we put Krakoa on, strongest is yellow, so we could start with some yellow AP. Strongest is blue, we could start with some blue AP. It's going to get one or the other, or both, a little bit of both. Not a bad thing. I don't know if we want the blue, though. Thinking about that more, we don't want the blue AP so much, because we don't want to make strikes. Well, I guess we could use it for Magneto to swap some tiles around. I don't think that's worth our time, though. I'm thinking otherwise about that. No, that's not worth our time. Let's do this differently. Was it Korg I'm thinking of? Chance to gain yellow. More health. No, that's not it. And it's not SPDR. That's that heals on match 5s and gives yellow. Vintage Shield. Health up, less damage from matches. Supporter character fires a power. Oh, she's not going to fire powers because the only power she can fire is a blue, and that makes strikes. No. Could put it on someone else, though. It's not a bad idea. That Vintage Shield could go good on whoever our third is. Carol's Communicator. Start of the battle, a chance to create 2 strength blah projectiles. And when a friendly special tiles match, is a chance to heal the person. She's going to match tiles. Maybe that's our go-to right here. I was thinking of doing something with yellow AP, but just ran across the Carol Communicator, and that sounds pretty good. I think we will put the Vintage Shield on Magneto, because he should be casting yellow and or red pretty often. Was a pretty good call, honestly. And then over here, we don't need you, India. We need someone else. Projectiles. Well, you know what? let's mess around with that, shall we? Could we use negative man for this again? Just had an idea about that. What if we tried to put negative man in? Right? It destroys all the projectiles on the board. Right? I don't see a problem with that. I mean, we wouldn't recreate the yellow AP, but we'd get a ton more protects out there. Why not, right? I don't think we'd have a problem with that. Let's give it a shot. Polaris and Beta Ray. I mean, you're not wrong, Matt. I could put out Beta Ray Bill. That's just 4 free protects right there. You cast his blue, you'll get a free protect every time the enemy hurts you. It's not a bad idea, honestly. I know it's pretty simple. We already know the negative man thing kind of works, right? Maybe that's not a bad way to go then. I feel like we're missing another option, but you know what? You said it. Yeah, you know what? We should probably just do that. You're right. You're right. Let's not make it overcomplicated, right? Right. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Let's get old horse face out here. There we go. And then you. Anything for projectiles? There's a few things. Might as well get something with yellow AP rolling too, right? Avengers Tower? Start with yellow. Character makes a match. Chance to fortify a friendly special. Not a bad thing. Match 4s can make a projectile. That's a good one. I think we're good there. Here we go. Avengers Tower, Carol Communicator, Vintage Shield. Throw on a red-yellow boost. Magneto likes that, so let's go. Thanks for keeping me flying the ship straight, Matt. I appreciate it. I get lost in my own thoughts, and I'm just like, oh, let's mad scientist up again. Okay. I mean, might as well get rid of that team up before. It's still going to destroy a protect, and we'll make another protect because of the Avengers Tower, right? We just need a column of these guys. So, I mean, I'll take that right there. Oh, that match 4 of Team Up is going to help out tremendously. So we got plenty of blue out there. I'm not casting this. Remember, it's going to make 8 strikes. Don't do it. You could cast this. It's a lot of damage, but I mean, look at their health pools. Their health pools are like 160k plus. They could probably take the hit. And then every time they hit you, you get to create a projectile. It is clogging the board with 1 more countdown, though, so don't be overzealous with it. I don't see any reason why we don't like throw out the yellow now just to see if we get the win, right? It was an attempt. And boy, what happens with this? I see this magnetic repulsor just sitting here. Deals damage, attracts 4 random, basic, or enemy special tiles to the center, then converts center 4 tiles to red charge. If there are any of these surrounding tiles, the tiles that would be touching those 4 were red, I would say yes, that'd be a great cast right then, because then you could make a cascade. It would turn into, well, a bunch of red stuff. It'd be fun, but it's not looking like that right now, so I'm going to leave it alone. Let's do this yellow, get rid of the team up. We're almost done already. Polaris is really good at these types of puzzles, obviously. It's like we should be able to win right here, and I'm just trying to see if we could make it work. Yeah, here we go. This could work it now. That would be a... Oh. Actually, that could be fun, too. Let's do the repulsors, though, just to see how it works. See, now I have all that red, and I could just go like, kablooey. I kind of expected more kablooey. Okay. Give me that red too. There's very little left over there too. Like column, what? 3 has missing 1. Column 2 is missing 1. Column 3 is missing 2. There we go. I don't even know if I need to cast that red right now. I don't think I do. We'll just do like this. There we go. There you go. What, 6 and 7 and 8? I think we're all full of projectiles. That's awesome. Couldn't see past all the banners flying by. Anyways. You know, that is a good point, Matt. All those supports were Avengers related. I didn't even think about that. That was literally just happenstance, but kind of neat. All right. Number 7 out of the lineup. We're going good at a pretty good rate, I think. 4 corner attack tiles at once. And those are famous last words now, aren't they? 4 corner attack tiles. So Dark Beast is out there, and I could have sworn that his blue, which they didn't give him, created attack tiles per turn or something like that. Or was it is it his green it does? I thought it was his blue. But anyways, Morbius is out there, and that sucks because basically he's going. There was no pun meant on that one either. He's going to, if they match or destroy an enemy tile, you know, one of our tiles, he's going to just randomly delete 3 more of our tiles too. It's really annoying. This is one of those puzzles where you kind of want to have someone around that stuns. If you could have a stunner available and just stun Morbius and then do your work, it makes it a lot easier. Corner attack tiles. Okay. Doesn't matter if they're friendly or enemy. So I'm thinking we could use Mantis and Carnage to get through this. If you use, you know, because that way you're making 6 attack tiles a turn, right? And then Mantis matching enemy tiles, which there will be some, you could randomly stun people. And you usually could stun lock the enemy team pretty easily like that. Thankfully, Beta Ray Bill will make a couple protect tiles, but that's it. Like, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. Was that stunner? Breaking glass. Wow. That's great, John. I didn't know the Broken Circle developers were going to introduce Stone Cold Steve Austin as the next 5-star into the game. That's funny. He'd be better than Puck. Anyways, let's go. Let's get who we said we're going to get. Oh, we have to use one of these top 5 as well, don't we? We need attack tiles. You're going to use Storm. You've already seen what she does, right? I mean, come on. And we're going to pump this up. I mean, it's the 3. You have to use the 3-star version, but it does go up to 32 tiles. So, you know, let's upgrade it. We don't need the Lightning Strike nearly as much. What we do need is that yellow, though. It gets rid of team-up tiles, and those can clog the board, as we all know. So, yep, that's what we're going to go with. And then we want attacks. So, go down to the 4-star realm. We're going to grab good old Carnage again. If you don't have Carnage and you want more attack tiles, if I remember correctly, 3-star Jubilee should be really good for you too. I'll just put in the name just to check her out real quick. Here's my 3-star Jubes. Well, I got 2 of them, but I don't think I have the right star level filtered out. But anyways, is it Coven? Create some attack tiles and create, let's see, 3 attack tiles and create 2 extra tiles for each marked character. At the start of the turn, improve all friendly attacks by this. If no attack tiles exist, create one. There's something else I thought in here too. Deal damage and mark them, which you saw what marking does. Head of damage. Okay, well then, it was that. It was all about that black, wasn't it? Because 2 extra for each marked character, and you can have up to 6 marked characters in a fight. There was someone else at that level I was thinking of as well. Oh, was it April? April Parker? I'm in my own head now. I knew it was some bad girl persona. Whenever April Parker takes damage, create 3 projectiles. At the start of April's turn, depower up to 3 random enemy striker attack tiles. There's something else. Convert 6 random friendly projectiles to 31 enemy attack tiles. Okay. So for 7 black, you can convert friendly protects to attacks. There you go. That's the thing I was thinking of. Deal damage, destroy random enemy specials. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But, you know, I guess that'd be a good mix. Jubilee and April could probably play good together. Although, both of them would share the black for that, which, meh. Anyways, I'm not here for that. Let's go back to who we said we were going to get. Carnage. 4-star version, please. This one. And then... yeah. And then over here, let's get Mantis for the stunner. Not Stone Cold. Okay, so we need corner ones. That's going to be super annoying. We're going to need that black to fire off. That's all there is to it. We really need that black. So Carnage, you're going to help us supply the black. No, not the costume. You're going to supply the black with... where's Tinkerer? There he is. He's our best black generator out of my supports. 80% chance for 6 black. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mantis. I think for you, we need to get your yellow up. Just in case we need Storm. We're giving her yellow so that Storm can potentially do the Mistress of the Elements if we need to. We want... give me the SPDR. And Storm can put one on too. No harm. But we would, for her, we'd put on... I don't need the shield. I don't want the projectiles. I don't want Avengers Tower because that's projectiles. Sanctum Sanctorum? Take less damage and 5 yellow AP. There it is. Okay. I'm like, I know there's one that doesn't do projectiles in there. Let's get it. Okay, we're good here. I think we're good here. Best we're going to do. Maybe-ish. No. Corner attacks. Let's go. Mantis is going to be so... Mantis. Morbius is going to be so annoying. Well, I can get rid of one of the projectiles right there. And let me check out Beast real quick, because I know... Deal damage to enemy team. For every 2 projectiles on the board, gain 1 black. For every 2 attack tiles on the board, gain 1 blue. Wow. That'd be a lot of blue for them to use. Yeah, but hits is blue. His blue makes countdowns that whenever every turn they tick down and make more attack tiles on the board. I mean, actually, it could have been a fun option, but yeah, let's just go with this. And we got the You Are Afraid rolling already because of destroying an enemy tile, so we should probably do it again. Don't match. They matched away both the You Are Afraids already. There's a little bit of a rigged competition going on here. I'm going to break out my inner Dale. Could use this to shake the board up. If I destroy enemy tiles with that, you know, I could just put... Actually, I could just put Morbius to sleep. That's not a bad idea. I'll just get him out of the picture right now. He won't do anything from here. He's could be held asleep. As long as your Mantis sleep is at 5, it's a repeater and not a countdown because of that. And then hence he never wakes up again. Who cares? No one needs him. That's really mean sounding. No one needs him. Jeez. Better choice of words, Pi. I'll just take that red. I don't know why. Don't need the blue. Don't need the red either, so... John was punning one of his trademarks. That's true, Matt. That totally happened and is not unlike us here. These things happen around here. Should I just do that to... We're one short. Look, there's an attack. And there's an attack. And there's an attack. I just want that one right there. Ugh. I need the black. Come on. I don't want that yellow getting matched away. If these yellows get horizontally matched, it's going to ruin that top right. I'm probably trying to hold on too hard to it, but I got to try. And there it goes. Oh well. It was so beautiful while it lasted. Need the black AP. Need that black. They won't let me have it. Go to sleep. It's kind of funny, the idea of having a vampire that can't wake up. Like, he's just so cozy in his coffin, just like, just knocked out, dead to the world. Again with the puns. Ooh, more black. Give me that one. I'm going to need some yellow here. I need to knock out those team-ups. So I got the black to cast for Storm, but I'm going to wait. I want to make sure the team-ups are out of the way. So like this. Okay, so now they're going to make that match 4. Oh no, and then the repeater's gone. Morbius could wake up next turn, or next time it goes down. Okay, let's do this. Whoop. There it goes. Woohoo! That was awesome. Sleep worked really well. Kept him in check. We don't need him waking up and disrupting the whole party. That was... I feel like that went easier than what it did in past ones. Anyways. Puzzle it over. Round 3. Sabretooth, Hellcat, and Cyclops. Make a row of strike tiles. A row of strike tiles. Same thing again. I mean, we're probably going to use a very similar strategy here. We just don't have Carnage making 6 a turn because this is strikes we're talking about. I kind of want to use that Caecilius method that we like to use on. You've seen the short we have on this channel, right? There's a quick Caecilius kill method. You need Colossus, like 5 Colossus to stand against him. You know, someone with big match damage prevention, right? But then the other 2 characters are really what does the work. Hellcat, which is just happens to be front and center here, and 3-star Wolverine. Hellcat's purple states that selects, I want to say, up to 6 enemy tiles and pulls them all down to the bottom row. Now, it just so happens that 3-star Wolverine makes 6 purple strike tiles. See where I'm going here? So you make a bunch of strike tiles and you can pull them down to the bottom row. Of course, in this case, it would destroy them, and that kind of sucks. But you would also load up the other tiles and the rest of the board with greens. Now, my problem here is that Sabretooth likes strikes. He likes them so much that when he tastes the strike, he likes to go crazy and just take a big 3x3 chunk out of the board randomly every time they match a strike. So I don't think the Hellcat Wolverine method is that quick of a win method where Sabretooth wouldn't F it up for us. I still kind of want to use Polaris because obviously she multiplies them so easily, but we would have to make sure to handle Sabretooth somehow. Don't know if there's too much more to be said about that, though. Well, we got to pick our featured character, right? So it's pick appropriately. Someone that can play with strike tiles, right? One of the only people in here that could do that is Silk. He makes a protect tile, but it is only one, so it's not that big of a deal. As a matter of fact, he's not even that bad of a candidate, because if you want to use his red, pump it up to 5, then you can choose 6 basic or critical tiles to destroy. I mean, that way you just kind of shape the board to what you want, and that might come in handy here if you want to like move a couple protects around to a certain spot. But beyond that, this guy's making a protect every time the enemy casts a power. This person is making webs and can choose strike, attack, or protect, but those webs are going to get in the way. We just can't have that. Nothing to do with strike tiles here. The only good thing being the yellow can delete some team-ups on the board. You'd have to just ignore her black, though. And then this guy makes protect tiles, but the red is nice for deleting team-ups. So if we have a plan with these outer two, we could use Magneto just to get rid of team-up tiles. But I guess same could be said for Storm in some respects. I kind of almost want to go with Storm with it, and then do something with like Polaris and I don't know, someone else, because we could use Storm's green to board shake, deleting a bunch of strike tiles, right? And then those would multiply. You can use her yellow, of course, to, you get what I'm saying, create that over and over again. Let's get Polaris on the board. I think we know what we're doing here. It's just a matter of getting that third person. Plus, we got to get the, no, not the costumes. Get out of here. We want low-level AI. There we go. Okay. We don't need Sanctum Sanctorum, although it's not a bad thing. We could still use the yellow, and it still gives her match damage protection. So we'll leave it on for the moment. Something to do with strike tiles. Maybe a stun method. The enemy is Hellcat and Sabretooth. They're not really making a lot of enemy tiles. Let me go back and just check them out real quick. And Cyclops. Yeah, they're not really making a ton of tiles. Nah. Not that we could take advantage there. I was thinking like maybe like if we put in Medusa. But really, if we're just matching our own tiles away, that's just healing. If there was enemy tiles, we could use AP from that. But that's not going to happen so much. We want something to do with strikes. I was looking at the new Sam Wilson. If we could do team hits, he would just make more and more and more as well. But there's not a lot of team hit options here. I'd have to get like 2 matches in a turn. But that's interesting. Nope. Anyone for big shakeups? I like another stun option. That's honestly one of the things that's on my mind here. Is there a big stun option? Someone we could use to get someone out of the way. Like, I'd almost like to use someone like Iceman, but he makes those countdowns and those would block the path, right? And we don't want that. Nope. I was looking at Electro for a minute. I know she makes 1 strike tile, but that's really about it. That's not worth it. That's not worth anything on that one. Nope. Nope. That's kind of neat. That green. I mean, we have her green, right? That green destroys so much out of the bottom. It'd be so much board shake, and then Polaris would go crazy. It's kind of neat, but no. I don't think there's really someone standing out here yet, which is kind of a shame. There's probably someone I'm just not thinking of, right? I mean, this happens. A little bit of writer's block, right? I'm probably missing someone obvious. Okay, let me think about this a different way. If we have a blue strike maker that stuns, we have a use for green and yellow to trim the board of undesirables and flood the board more too. What about the other colors we're not using? Like red or black or purple? Red or black or purple? Someone who uses black that stuns. So like lizard, for example. We'd have to, but we'd have to not use this purple, and that's fine. I feel like we're missing some obvious ones here. It's funny, Electra's red, black, and purple, and she would help out with the strike tile creation and change tiles around for us. But she doesn't have that stun factor. I'm trying to get more enemies stunned more often. Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for here at this moment. It's kind of a shame because it's like a good fit for anything else. Jubilee would almost be cool if she didn't make those charge tiles to clog the board. I'm sorry, what was that? Would away worked? Ooh, Old Man Logan. Nice, Luxie. I'd have to cast often enough to make use of that, though. But then again, if you cast his black, he destroys 4 friendly tiles, and then Polaris would multiply them. So there's that. Of course, we might kill the enemy, too, but... I mean, making omelets and all that, I guess. I don't think away works. I want to say in the last puzzle gauntlet, and I'll probably, when I trim and cut this video up and post it, I'll probably have to like link it to another video. But anyways, I want to say in the past when we tried the away concept and it didn't work. Like they for some reason programmed away to not work, but dupes do. I also know Gamora's insta-kill works, but that's different. That's just downing one enemy. Which tells me that the Silver Surfer's black hole trick would work too, but that's one enemy. Anyways, nope. North Star would move a ton of tiles around, and that would be a pretty neat use for the black and... But that's really it. We have the blue use, we have the yellow use. Nope. I mean, I guess we could just put Rocket in, right? Right? Just give us a bunch of strike tiles to start? I mean, is there a problem with that? I don't think there is. Yeah, matter of fact, let's go over to here. We'll change her out to Krakoa, so she'll start with more blue. And then we'll go to Rocket and put him on the low-level AI tip, right? There we go. Right? Oh, wait. Blue and then green. But still, we could use the green. Not that big of a deal. I think we have something. But we can only use the blue to stun. We need that blue to get Sabretooth to calm the F down. I mean, that's Sabretooth, right? Yeah, it's a good idea to away him. I mean, awaying Sabretooth wouldn't be a bad function either. But the only aways we have is King, or Dark Veil, if we're being fair. We can't count Sidewinder because he only does it when the enemy hits too hard. But King needs blue, just like Polaris does. And if anything, King actually needs more blue to work. So, what was that? Oh, sorry, John. That was old news. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get there. Let's do this. We just need a row of strikes. What's funny is there's like, if you count the amount of strikes out there right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 strikes. There's 8 tiles in a row. So technically, couldn't you win just right off the rip? What are the odds of having one row just created of strikes in the beginning? Because there are 8 strikes. That would be probably the biggest lucky match in this game's history. I would think. Anyways, let's do this one because that's a lot of strikes. Oh man, Sabretooth is gonna eat that up though. I mean, what do you gotta do, right? You gotta try. You have to try. And there we go. Okay. Well, now we could put him down already. Get out of here, dude. Just one row of strikes. I'm going to match that black on the right. Otherwise, I don't see why not. Give me that. Come on, just one row. I guess we're going to match these yellow just to get a little closer to Casting Storm's yellow, and plus it's 2 strikes in there. Oh, the bottom row, row 8 and row 7. They're so close. I don't want to disrupt them. Like I could match that green to the left, but then that's technically disrupting them. Oh, actually, if I match that black up, then that's 3 strikes gone. The bottom row is still got all what it needed. Yeah, that should be great. Are you kidding me? 1 out of each of them? Come on, game. I'm going to match this one. There it is. Woohoo! Bottom 2 rows both came in at the end. There we go. A little bit of luck there. We were able to get enough blue really early on to stun Sabretooth into a coma, which is awesome. Starting out with Krakoa on her to get a little bit of blue to start, putting on a 2 blue boost, and then just getting 1 more blue match out there to get Sabretooth out of our hair. It's kind of a big deal, and then we just let them run wild. That was it. Starting AP is a big deal. Okay, here we go. The main event. The last 2 nodes. The ones where we can't cheese them. Even if I wanted to multiple man my way through them, can't do it. Bending the rules. Monica Rambeau and Prowler have 4 corner fortified tiles at once. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be fortified. That's a good thing. You need that. That new tiles having a chance to be fortified, more often than not, I think in the history of me playing this stage, I've had to win by just matching tiles underneath and praying that a tile that drops down is fortified. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. If you get the bottom corner ones done, that's like the hardest part. Get those the bottom ones in. The top ones, they'll keep falling and shuffling, but they have a chance to be fortified each time. I mean, as long as the bottom ones are done, that's the hard part. Okay. And yes, Matt, whoop, there it is. Indeed. Things to keep in mind. Prowler can fortify up to 2 enemy tiles every turn. Enemy strike, attack, and protects, that is. So you have to make sure that you have ammunition, stuff out there for him to fortify. If you've got nothing out there for him to fortify, you're really kind of wasting turns. Monica is kind of your enemy because her red, the sword strike, can make a I'm losing my words here. She destroys up to a 5x5 block of tiles. It's based on some color shenanigans I'm not going to get into right now. But the point is, there's a lot of board shakes she can do with her red, and it's pretty cheap. But on the other end of the spectrum, her blue, It drops a little repeater supply drone throughout the match down to the bottom, and once it hits the bottom, she gives her team like 2 AP in every color. Why is that a good thing? Well, because Prowler's black puts out a couple of friendly tiles and a couple of enemy tiles, and he's going to fortify the enemy tiles. So, well, you know, our tiles, because we're his enemy. Anyways. So, you get the point. Monica's going to kind of help us with that, but it really is all about Prowler. Getting him to do his thing every turn is a big, big deal. I kind of want to put Storm out there because that black makes up to 32 tiles. And then Prowler's just going to just keep going. Keep going. Just keep going, buddy. But we need something that's going to keep us healthy if we can, and more importantly, B, help us fortify. Supports can help fortify friendly tiles, and that's honestly how we're going to get things done in this one. If I had to choose any one of the characters, like I said, Storm would be a big one. Magneto for the yellow protect tiles is pretty big, plus the red for getting rid of team-ups. Same thing with Storm's yellow, though. Let's just call it what it is. You could also potentially use Luke Cage. If I remember correctly, his yellow fortifies up to 3 friendly specials, then deals damage for each fortified friendly special tile on the board, which, more importantly, you're fortifying 3 friendly specials for the cost of 8. That's really all we care about there. The black makes a protect tile, but that's only when the enemy casts something. Okay, so we don't really care about that. This deals some damage to the enemy, and it's just a nuke. It's just a nuke. So it's expensive. It's an expensive fortified tile maker for the purpose of this match. I'd rather go with Storm. We have some pretty good options in here. We need that black to fire off. Unfortunately, we have no way to start with black AP as a hero. Heroes don't have a single support to start with black AP, unless black is their strongest, and you can use Krakoa. 3-star Namor can do that, but beyond that, so I'm thinking we probably want to start with a different support. I don't think Krakoa is going to help us much here, because this would give us some green AP to start, and that's nice. Once per battle, if an allied mutant goes down to 50% life or less, each other allied mutant random fires an ability with 50% less damage and healing. I mean, the idea of getting a free powered fired off when you get half health is kind of nice, but I feel like I'd rather start the battle with the ball in my court. So like Atlantis, for example. Chance to gain 6/8 green AP at the start. Supporter character's damage from enemy power is reduced by a nice sizable amount. That's going to help a lot. Especially if Monica keeps firing off her sword strikes and whatnot. I think that's a big deal. Beyond that, is there anything else I would put on instead? Not really so sure. Like for example, element guns is really nice. Supported character fires a power, there's a chance to creating an attack tile. Now of course Prowler would want to fortify that. Supported character's base yellow match damage goes up. When a character makes a match, there's a chance to fortify a friendly special. That's pretty important. I mean, that's enough to make you want to do it right there. Fortifying a friendly special, that's a pretty big deal. I don't know if there is a better one for that, though. That's tempting. I might change to that. Just the chance to fortify. Start of the turn, chance to create a strike. Team up. Nope. Vibranium ore makes protects, right? We don't want those. We just want... Well, I mean, it would make a protect for Prowler to deal with. So that's not a bad deal. Less damage from any matches. I don't think the Blackbird does anything fun. Or improve a tile. Blue, red match damage. Powers deal additional damage. Yeah, nothing we want here. I'm trying, but honestly, I don't see anything really that much worthwhile for fortifying and getting away with stuff, right? It's a shame, but it is what it is. At the start of the turn, fortify a random friendly special tile. It's not bad. It can only occur once every 2 turns, but still. Damage from enemy powers reduced by a decent amount. That's not bad either, but it's only once every 2 turns, whereas like the element guns could just continually reduce. I mean, reduce. Create protects. Fortifications. I can talk. I think we have to go with it. I think the element guns are just too valuable for it. We just have to aim for the AP we want and hope for the best at that point. Yeah. Chance to make an attack tile, fortifying friendly specials. Yeah, let's just go. It's a gamble. Roll the dice, right? Let's start off with some black and green because we use them both. Let's start off with some yellow. Is there any team up we have that would help make fortification? Probably not. Wait a minute, hold up. Hey guys, remember that Play the Hero? That new Moonstone Hotness? So for 5 team up, I can make 3 black tiles, and I need black to fire off this storm power, right? Okay. I see you, game. That's not a bad use of that. Okay. Let's see how much that works for us. Four corner fortified attack tiles at once. So there's the drone up here, that number 1. It's going to fall down once per turn. We have those 2 protect tiles right there. We might as well grab all that yellow we can, right? Do I want... I think I want the black, right? I think I have to take the black. Yeah, give me that. So that drone's going off next turn. I mean, can't really help it, right? Can't be helped. Give me that yellow. And here we go. I could fire off the yellow. I might as well, just to trim the board of some of the fat. I don't know. I feel like I should wait until the corners are really compromised, right? Until we get like most of the corners are done, but there's a team up blocking the way. I feel like that's probably we should wait for that. Yeah, that's probably the better way to go. So let's get rid of some of the team up right now. We could use that for our Moonstone thing. Yeah, that'll work. So, hold up. Oh, she cast that purple power. Now my powers cost 3 more. I'm like, I was able to cast this yellow earlier. Monica. She's so annoying. Okay. So if I do like this, and then like... See, I could make a match 5, but what's the point? I'm just getting 5 AP then. I don't want 5 AP. I want 6 AP. Give me that. And then like, let's try to make it something where a cascade of some sort will happen, right? So, which maybe it's not possible. I mean, we got that one. It's gonna make it green. The rest of it, not so sure. We could do this, and there's a chance the team up would fall down and give us that, or a black to cap off the top. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. And it did. We got a little bit of cascade out of it. We're 1 black short. It would be enough if it wasn't for Monica Rambeau and her shenanigans. Okay. I want... or black. I want... whatever. I guess I'll take the green, because the green is useful. Well, there's the yellow and there's the black. I'm also take the black first, right? Okay, we got one corner fortify. So if I wait one turn, this will go away, and then I can cast it for normal price. I probably should do that. So no yellow? No. I don't see a good yellow or black match, and I want either. I want both. Ah, whatever. I guess I'll just do this for now. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got the top two fortified. Oh. Prowler, can you do this like right now? Like here, I'm going to cast this. And of course the bottom right didn't get a tile. Of course it didn't, right? Why would it? And she's ready to cast that purple again, isn't she? Yeah, it only costs 6. Ah. Okay, well... not much to be done about it. I guess we just take this. They're going to take that match 4 of yellow, but they're also going to cast that purple first. There it goes. That's funny. I could move that yellow down and kill the drone right now. That's actually not the worst plan in the world. I wish I could get rid of that purple, though. Let's just get rid of the drone. That's kind of funny that we can do that. That team up is in the way. There's a lot in the way. What am I doing? I'm stuttering way too much on that factor. Let's do this, and then that purple can go away with a simple match. Or not, because that crit's gone. Ah, this game is playing with me. I guess I'll just take more black for now. When that purple tile goes away, I could cast a lot more. And now I'm stunned for 2 turns. Oh well. We'll wait for it. We'll wait patiently. Ouch. Kind of hurting now, though. I might need to put on something for a little more survivability. Oh, those strike tiles are painful. Stop. Don't kill me. Gah! Okay, we'll have to change up our support. Lame. Fine. Okay, game. We'll change up the support. It's okay. These things happen. Lucky damage from enemy powers is reduced by an okay amount. Friendly special tile matched. I heal the character. Make a match team strongest color and power friendly strike. We don't care about that. That's not going to be out there. Crit tile. I don't care about that. It's really about the first two. Damage from enemy powers is reduced. Friendly special tile matched. Heal a supported character. I mean, we want survivability at that point, right? I really want something to do with fortifications, but I don't think we're going to get that out of this. I don't think... Chewie can make an attack tile. Friendly power fire. Chance to remove an enemy special, but no. There was something else. Chance to fortify random friendly when you fire a power. Characters... No. There was another one. I'm missing it. I might be just imagining it though, unfortunately. It's it's a special power of mine. Thought there was something with like protecting against enemy power damage and fortifying on the same thing. It probably is. Maybe I just don't have the level for it. Chance to create a strike tile. Nope. Fortify, supporter character reduced. Yeah, that's it right there. Start of the turn, fortify a random friendly. Character's damage from any powers reduced by a large amount. Maybe we'll try that instead. This isn't going to help me with AP, but it will help me stay alive. Some of that attack power, the attack damage they did with those powers at the end was just a little too much for 3-star Storm, even if she is extended to 4-star level. So we'll take it. We'll roll with it. Let's try it out again. Ready? With Lockheed, let's go. Okay, let's try it again. Better luck on this one, right? Right. Let's go. We want the black, right? We want to get those attack tiles out as soon as possible so Prowler can do his thing. She's already going to pull off that that sword on me, isn't she? If I move that black up to get the black AP I'm obviously seeking out, she's going to get a match 4 of red, which will actually give her 5 red because of what's going through. So I'm going to do something different. Give me that green into that. I didn't need that red, but I did want the green. She still has a sword strike. Do I just take that black right there? I feel like that's a fine thing to do. Because they're just going to fortify that tile for me again. And then destroy it. Okay. So there's 3 of the corners have team-ups on them. Cool game. That's a neat trick you got there. I'm going to let them take care of the right side. I bet you they'll match that away. Or not. Why would they? They don't have enough purple to cast that annoying Monica Rambeau power yet, so let's get rid of some of these team-ups so my yellow doesn't have to work so hard. That's not bad. That's not bad right there. That's a good setup. So if I do this, there we go. The board's pretty clean right there. Then put the black out. And of course the bottom 2 don't have the attack tiles on it. What are you going to do, right? I have no use for that ability. Let's... trying to think of a way I could change my fate about those bottom tiles. So if I move this yellow down, it puts an enemy protect in the way, and that enemy protect is going to be in the way. He won't fortify that. That's just going to stay there. If I move this green over to the left, it's going to put a team up in the way. And of course, I got to wait till I get more yellow to delete that. Trying to think of another way to like make it safer on one of these. Like if I took like that. That way that corner on the left is a little more protected from being, I don't know, stunk up. Okay, here comes those strike tiles. Yikes. Can you not do that, please? Yikes. That's some heavy damage. I might have to rethink that entirely. Wow. I think I want green just to try to delete some of that stuff that's killing me here. But I don't really have a way to get the green right this second. I have this useless team up in there. I probably should have looked at that before I went into the fight. I don't really have too many other matches. I think I just match this yellow and walk away, right? Yikes. That's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe we should go Magneto. Just for the fact... Oh, she just did that. Just for the fact that we're dealing with projectiles and not attacks, but... Really, it's that damage. That strike tile damage is atrocious. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Okay. Okay, game. 4 corner fortified tiles at once. This wasn't the one we used silk on, was it? I'm starting to second guess my strategy here, if you couldn't tell. Silk has a self-healing thing with her webs. She can actually eat some of the webs to do some healing. See, whenever you match or destroy a web, heal Silk's lowest health ally for a burst of health. You can also create up to 3 fortified web tiles. They go out randomly, though. This can choose strike, attack, protect, create that strength of tile of the chosen type, and then convert 5 random tiles to fortified web tiles, targeting the enemy tiles of the chosen type first. So if they have enemy strike tiles out there that are causing me a lot of problems, I can cast that and make them into fortified webs. And then this makes more fortified webs. I think this was it, wasn't it? Gah, but this one was so annoying. Start of the turn, if there are 3 more web tiles on the board, destroyed webs deal damage. Ah. I think this is what it was, though, wasn't it? So I could. Which one would we lower down here? Because I don't know if we want that. See, this makes 3 fortified webs. We don't really care about the damage from the passive. Maybe this is the better way to go. Lower this one down, right? And then keep this one up. We'd get more healing. We'd make 2 more fortified webs. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I'm not so happy with this choice. I feel like we had something with the storm one. Like something was there, but we're just not touching on something correctly. I mean, I guess theoretically could just put on leapfrog and just stay hidden the whole time, but the only problem with that option is if they sword strike through my leapfrog invisibility. I mean, it only works so many times, right? That trick only works so often, and then I'm still randomly trying to poke and prod at the board to get the fortified things in the right places. So anyways, back to this. Silk, give me this. Let's roll it again. Totem Dagger doesn't... I know it does healing with webs, but it doesn't do anything with fortifieds, right? 1 or more webs is created, deal damage. I don't care about that. When 1 or more web tiles are matched or destroyed, support a character burst heals. Cool. Character deals increased damage for each web tile on the board. First 2 turns are web tiles. Meh. Don't really need that. It's more about the fortifications, right? So... Arrow's arrow is just going to make, it's super defense. Let's call it what it is, but... The Love Struck tile is fortified, but I mean, that's the only thing that is, right? Wait a minute. Hold up. Whenever the Love Struck enemy performs a match 4 or greater, gain 3 AP in the Love Struck ally's strongest color. When the Love Struck ally makes match 4 or greater, deal extra damage. Don't care about that. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know if we really, yeah, I don't know if we really want that. No, we want fortifications. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Plan, I say. Support a character makes a match. There's a chance to fortify a friendly special. That works. Chance to gain 2 yellow. That works. Match 4, make a protect. That works because of Prowler. Red damage goes up. I mean, maybe this is it right here. the healing should take over. Let's give it a shot. Right. We want some yellow. Let's just put it all on, right? Blue. Hey, I said this and blue. There we go. Okay, guys, let's get through this. Come on. I'm sorry, I missed something over there. That team up in the lower left is going to throw you. It did, John. It did that. That row of strike nodes with Hellcat, you had more than 8 out there, and enemy Hellcat won it for me. I remember doing this with Storm a few times. Oh, because Hellcat just pulled them all down. That's kind of funny. Unless they're just winning this in Silk, so why not you? I mean, yeah. It's not that I was trying to... I don't know. I feel like just we had the option with Storm. You put out all those attack tiles, Prowler's got to deal with it, right? I just had to do something about all that strike tile damage. There's got to be some way to mitigate that. I thought there was. Maybe if you put on Magneto and then use Mirror Image or something like that. I don't know. Too much thinking, right? Too much thinking, not enough doing. Okay. We gotta take the match 5, right? It'd be silly if we don't. Let's just take it that way. Okay, that worked. There's a lot of weird matches in this one. That's a weird board setup, honestly. I guess I'll take this team up as well. Just getting rid of stuff. Clearing the board. Ah, I hate when he takes the tile up there. I need yellow, I need blue, I need black. And none of it wants to be available. So... I guess we will just create our own luck. I mean... could probably just get rid of that crit because we got nothing else going on. The fortifications are working, I just wish they were in the corner. I need... the colors didn't change. I have nothing else to match. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the purple because I don't want... that's... oh, she's going to cast that purple anyways. There it is. I don't have enough to cast anything as it is, so... la-di-da. I'll take that blue and black up there. I know there's a protect fortified tile, but I need the AP right now for when this purple expires. I need to be ready to cast. And that's really more important right now. I don't want to cast now because obviously it costs more, and she'll hurt me when I do that too. She actually hurts you if you cast while you got that tile out there, so... come on, get out of there. Go on, get your coat. See if I care. Okay, so you have some strikes out there. So if I do this right, creates 7 tiles of the chosen type, converts 5 random tiles to fortified web tiles, targeting enemy tiles of the chosen type first. So if I choose strike tiles, it'll convert those. And I feel like probably should do that now before she puts out another one of those purples. Yeah, sure. Okay. There we go. That bottom left one is no longer bugging me. But I do need to clear out that top left of a team-up tile. The right's going to have to be remodeled into not... wow. You could stop that now. You made your point. Oh, there's a fortified up there. That's why I hate Silk on this one. Because she eats the web, which means it eats the fortify on the... I remembered... there was something about this one I remember didn't sit well with me. God, that's annoying. But what are you going to do, right? Oh well. Give me that. And then this. Sure. I need that green in the lower left to go away now. That's so annoying. I don't see yellow, black, blue anywhere. Oh well. Wow, that's really bad. I guess I'll get rid of that. Sure. What's funny is that drone was going to eventually go down to the bottom left. I don't know if that would count as a win if I had it available and ready. Like if I had that bottom right fortified and then the drone moved down, would it give me the win before the drone goes away? Like, is there an in-between step in the would there be a pause? I guess I won't find out though. I don't have that fortified over there on the right, so not gonna matter. Let's go with, I don't see black, I don't see blue, and I don't see yellow, so give me this. Well, there's a yellow right there because of that. I had that top left fortified. Oh well. 3 more fortified webs. And I guess I'll take the black right here, right? Well, it stays a fortified tile, so that's nice. So I guess it would have worked. But now I need a top left and a bottom right, so. What's that? I remember doing this with Storm a few times. Storm just has to outlast the damage, which is true. Just won this node while stunned. No, it's not a big deal, dude. Oh, congratulations, honestly, John. Good job, dude. Jeez. Do I guess I take the team ups over there on the left? This node has always been like a pain in my behind, though. Ah, she has more purple now. So super annoying. I guess give me all that yellow and black and blue. It's right there. Gets rid of a lot of fortifications, but I need the AP. I am nice and healthy, though. I'll give myself that one, I guess. Like, woo! Does it really matter if they grab all that green on that match 4? They don't need the green for anything, but they will get that drone right to the bottom. But I mean, even if I grab the match 4, they'd put it right to the bottom. So does it really matter? I don't think it does. I feel like that's kind of, it's just gonna happen. Life finds a way. So give me that black. That's a lot of strike tiles over there on the right. I guess we're just going to get rid of them. Sure. I mean, we kind of knew they were going to move that, right? We knew this. Now if I match this and move it down, I'll lose the fortification on that web. That would be a horrible idea. Because that Monica's going to do it eventually herself anyways, right? So not fun. This is probably the worst of the puzzle gauntlets, in my personal opinion. In my opinion. I almost want to take that purple and get rid of it, but it's not going to help me right now. They have that one out, and they have that one out. Well, if I do this, it'll get 2 for 1, right? That, and then that. There you go. Not horrible. Like, is this just a battle of how long I can last at this point? Because I've got plenty of good tiles out there. Okay, I can take a turn. That's cool. So, okay, no, none of that. We don't like any of those moves. I don't see. It wants me to move the red down there. Like, here, screw yourself over some more. Let me help you. Yeah, that's not good. There's not even a good match out here. I'll just do that to hopefully a black will fall down. Nope, it didn't. There it goes. Wow, it put webs in the bottom left and right when it shuffled. Way to just say screw you to the player. Dang. Funny thing is, Monica's already more than half dead. And I'm not even like trying for that. I'm just trying to get these things fortified and set up. I could probably finagle this one down here. So wait, hold up. 2 fortified web tiles. Yes. I was hoping you'd hit the bottom left with that, sir. I'll take the damage. I don't care right now. We're on a mission. Ah. Okay. 3 more fortifications. I guess I'll take the match 5. I mean, it's blue. We like blue. We can use blue. Blue is wonderful. Do I take that yellow? Do I take the blue? I feel like all of the above is a good thing. How much defense is that giving me? 936. That's actually really beefy. Okay, let's get rid of that then. We don't need them to do more. Get rid of that red web, please. Please. Oh. I have more fortifications out there than I have basic tiles. I just can't get them in the corners because of the web tiles, which is the entire reason I didn't want to use silk. Because I remember this being a PITA. In what ways do you recognize that your language has changed because you have kids? Okay. I'm trying to think of some way to move this black down, you know? But I can't, because I move this up, it's just going to just destroy their fortifications, and that's really it. There's got to be a better way to get that down there. But I'm not seeing it right this minute, so it is what it is. I guess I will have to do something different. Yep, he did it for me. Ah, and then he changed it to his own. I guess I could hope for Silk herself to just eat that web. Just eat the web, please. Do it. Do it now. Yep. I'm just going to match this purple to get it out of their reach. That's really it. That's gone away. Yep, go get your coat. It's like it was still there, dude. You left your coat on the ground in the same place it's been the whole time. Come on. We know where it's been. Go get my coat. Come on, get out of here, dude. Okay, bottom left is all primed and ready. Oh, good. Yay, the silk shot came through. So now I can move the bottom right purple down. That would unfortify. He should fortify it back up into place. That one's taken care of. Or I could just do this and target strikes, and it would turn into a fortified web. Ugh. I don't know if that's really worth it, though, because we know that they like purple. They're going to try to match purple, and then that'll just go away. Because, like, you know, if I turn that black into a web, they're still going to match the purple, and then it's not in the corner. That black's not in the corner anymore. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, let's do the smart thing first. Do that. Let them fortify it. Anytime now, Prowler. Go ahead and fortify it. Is there a limit to his fortification? Did you see him fortify anything? Every team matches a fortified enemy. I don't care about the matching. Fortify 2 enemy strike, attack, or projectiles. This is one of mine. You should fortify it. I mean, I didn't miss that, right? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's mitigate some of this damage a little bit more. Fortify that, sir. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Oh, now I'm stunned for a while. I'm in a nice setup down there in the bottom left and right. Please keep it there. You just keep throwing it back on the ground, sir. Prowler, you just keep taking your coat and picking it up and throwing it back down. That's all you're doing each time. I'm going to get my coat. Stop it. It's been right there the whole time. Get a coat rack. Oh, ouch. That hurts. They don't like my shenanigans. Okay. How much strike tile power do they have? 2,429? I could just kind of delete a lot of that, right? I feel like that's probably the way to go. I just delete a lot of it by making my own, right? So if I do this, they just turn into webs. So now their strike tile damage is 0. Good. Now I just need the top right and the top left to come into play. So, like if I move this down a tile, come on, new tiles at the top have a chance to be fortified. No. Never heard that one before. Ouch, that's a lot of things she just took over. Okay, Monica's gone. That's one less person to deal with. Don't have to worry about her purples anymore. That's a good thing. That top right is not moving though. Let's do this. Get some black over there. There we go. Oh. Nope. No, that's cool. It's cool, Prowler. You do what you want to do. Get that. Okay, we got a top left fort now. Leave it alone. Stop moving things over there. We need to move the top right. We need to... Does this do anything for it? Create 2 fortified web tiles. Nope, does not. So we have to try to move it like by adjusting the tiles close to it, right? That's all we can do. Before Prowler dies, we would like that to happen. Chaos theory is right, man. This... Oh my lord. Do not move my top left. He's going to move my top left. He's going to totally move my top left. And no matter what I do, I destroy it. So I can move this up and take 6 yellow. Or I can move this to the right, get the team up. The yellow will drop. I'll get the yellow match from there. Deleting this strike tile of theirs right there. But then it'll still move that green fortified down. Either way, I'm losing that. Yeah, I guess I'll take the 6 yellow. I mean, the AP wins, right? Because at least I could use the AP. The least you could do is make that top left fortified for me right now. that'd be peachy. That's the only match on the board, isn't it? I'm not going to cast that yet because there's no way I can win right now. In this current situation, because that team up tile, I literally can't win right now. So I'm going to ignore that option. Is this going to make the board shuffle? I think it is. Unless something falls. And it did. Came up purple. Now my bottom left and bottom right are not ready to go. This game doesn't like me. It's like, you've played for too long. Too many years we have suffered under your thumb. You shall be lost to time, PiMacleod. A little more blue and I can take care of that bottom left problem. At least the top right isn't a problem now. I just need it to fortify. I need the blue. That way I can convert that bottom left. I don't see a way to get blue right this instant. It figures, right? These don't transfer tiles, right? This creates a fortified web. Creates a fortified web. Yeah. I need the blue. So give me the yellow for now. I mean, why not, right? Good, he fortified that. Can you stop with the stuns? Just a little bit. I don't seem to get the blue that he gets. Does it just fall into his lap and I keep missing it? How? Stop it. I'm running out of webs. I'm not healing because I don't have a lot of webs out there now. I guess I need to start casting that, huh? That's a shame. Well, I need a few, so throw these out there. That way I can start removing them for health. Get rid of that strike tile of his? Sure. I need the blue. I guess I'll move that yellow down. I mean, I'd get 3 yellow, but it only move down 1 space, and that would even give me a potential chance at a blue because only 1 tile would drop, and then he could just match it if it is blue, because that's what the game's doing lately. So I guess I'll take the team up then. There's some healing. Thank you. You did that. Yeah, I don't got many other options right now. So I'll take this red. Oh my god, he's leaving a blue match for me? Gasp. Gasp. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and get your coat. Yeah, I know. You've left it on the ground like a billion times now. I have to rely on him to fortify that top left now, right? Right. So let's do the bottom left myself. Turn that into... Let's get the strike tiles. Thank you. You fortified the right one. That's amazing of you. So then I have to get the top right. I didn't get it. I could cast it again. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Give me that yellow. I got to start moving tiles around over there again. Hope for the best, right? So, one at a time, right? Actually, this creates 3 fortified webs. This might work. Nope. I literally have no reason not to match that green to the right. Just for the chance for it to give me some. Fortify the top left now, you dude. Fortify the top left. You have one job. One job. I'm not even going to try to unfortify things right now. I want you to concentrate all of your prowlerly power into the top left. Thank you. I find it really funny and ironic that I'm in the background creating a Winfinite team to take on 550s like Sam and Jugs and Chasm, stuff like that, in Winfinite turns, and just devising master schemes with Purple Man to how you could take care of so many crazy teams. But getting Prowler to fortify an enemy tile, it's thwarting me. No, it's too hard. Oh, man. It's bedtime. No, I mean, I got to do one more node. Let's go. Ah, Jesus. Thank you for sticking around. I wouldn't have blamed you if y'all just fell asleep at the keyboard right now, or on the couch, wherever you're at. Dakin, Mantis, make a column of strike tiles. This is Silk again, because she's the only one making strike tiles. I'm not even hitting the next button. We've already seen the characters. Karnak doesn't make strike tiles. Storm makes attacks, not strikes. Magneto makes protects, not strikes. Luke Cage makes protects, not strikes. It's Silk. Strike tiles is Silk. And she makes web tiles too. No. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be friendly strike tiles. Now, the good thing is it doesn't say what type of strike tiles. You know, so remember, if you match green, Dakin's going to make some strikes, right? We have to make sure Mantis gets a lot of yellow. You might ask why. Why would we want to feed Mantis? Well, we got to feed her the yellow so she can keep them alive. It takes so long to beat this node almost every time, at least in my opinion. Maybe you found a better way. I am all ears. But usually I find that you kill the Dakin and Mantis before you get all your strikes set up. Now, remember, Dakin regenerates health. And Mantis can heal based on giving strikes back to you, the player. So she has to have a couple enemy strikes, you know, their strikes out there for her to use the yellow and give it to you, but they get healing for it. On your turn, new tiles have a chance to be friendly strike tiles. I remember putting on like low-level AI, something like that, to help compound, like to create a new strike every time. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Let's give it a shot. No, not the costumes. I keep misclicking that, don't I? Low-level AI. Was there something else we did to like stay alive better last time? No, Silk does a lot of healing. I don't think there's anything else wrong with it. It's just a matter of keeping them alive the whole time. Let's heal up. We need to cast all the powers, the yellows, the blues, and the blacks, because we need to get things rolling. Well, we need to get things rolling that make strikes, right? So if I remember, let's go into her powers. Yellow just improves things. It makes 3 fortified webs. We don't want the fortified webs. That was the point of it. Yep. Okay, bring this down. But this also creates fortified webs too, so... But it also makes green strike tiles, so it's kind of, you know, it kind of wins. taking 3 fortified webs here, but 4 strikes is kind of more important than taking, you know, those here. So, okay. Yes, we lessened our healing, but we're increasing our strike tile output. Okay. Ready, aim. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Okay. I always suggest starting with Dakin. He regens health. He will take longer to kill, but after he gets down to like lower than half health, switch over to Mantis. Give him a breather, let him regen. Mantis can start doing her yellow Healy thing. Yes, because that's the new name of it, by the way. The yellow Healy thing. I'm going to want blue, right? Blue makes the most strikes. It also makes a good amount of webs, too. So, gotta take them. Yes. And we kind of want her to have the yellow, so that's not a bad thing right there. Don't get your hopes up. I know I see 4 strikes over there in column 6. Don't get your hopes up. That's going to go away real quick because that's how the game plays. Let's get that green so we can get them some strikes. The yellows just do fortified webs and improving tiles, which we don't really care about. So, not trying to concentrate on the yellows. Give me that green. Got to make more. Let them do their stuff. I could take that black? If I match it this way, like that one going left, I'm still killing that purple tile, that purple strike. If I match it down like this, I'm killing 2 strikes. But it's more AP gained. I think I'll do that for right now. It's not like we're close to the end game here. Although I guess we could be, theoretically. Ah, of course they took the blue. Lame. Lame, I say. I don't really need that yellow. I guess we'll take that black. It gets rid of some reds, but what are we going to do? We need the AP. We need to fire off stuff. The thing that's going to suck here is my low-level AI is going to keep compressing all that strike tile damage together over time, and it's going to kill them faster. That's not really part of the plan, but, you know, again, with the eggs and omelets and all that. We eat a lot of eggs in my house. A lot of omelets. I could cast it now. I don't think it'll help. 3 fortified webs, 4 strike tiles, 4 green strike tiles. I don't see any reason to cast it because there's not a single column that's ready for that. By column that's ready, I mean, you probably see what I'm seeing, right? Team-ups are invading the first column, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th. The only columns that are free of team-ups is column 2 and column 6. And column 6 is actually pretty well along, all things considered. I guess I want them to take that yellow. Oh, really? There's no other match, is there? I didn't even see that. I guess I have to take it. See, now that's getting pretty close. Column 6 has 2 greens in it. That's a good reason to cast that black. But there's still 2 purples doing nothing there. I just wish I had the blue to turn them into strikes. Or, unfortunately, webs. I have to match that red, don't I? There's no other way around this. Gah. And so he's going to match the purple. There we are. See, now column 6 looks ugly. It's got a team-up tile. It's only got 2 strikes on it. See, things quickly change on this one. Quickly, I guess, is a subjective term for this game, but you get the point. Take that blue. There's some stuff here. Hold up. I mean, column 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4 blank tiles away from winning. I do air quotes because it's far-fetched, but the chance is there. How many can we make with this? 7? Could make 7. I mean, it's possible that could happen. Is it going to? The odds are so stacked against. And then the black makes green ones. Yeah, there's no green tiles in that column. I can't force that. If I match these greens to make strikes, it's going to make enemy red ones, and there's no red ones, red basics over there to make it with. It's a very annoying setup. I think we're just going to trim some of this fat, right? Like if I did this, now that team up and it can go to the right. I think it's more about setting up the columns at the end of the game. Like all this theory we talk about, I think it comes about just kind of setting up your board for success. So like this. So column 8 looks really nice right now. Column 8's an option. Column 2's an option. Got to have multiple options, because you can't ever count on just one, unfortunately. I don't want them to match all that away. So if I match this... Oh, well, okay, you take care of the team ups. I was going to do that, but that's fine. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, that's tempting now. Column 2 is only missing 3. It's unfortunately a purple, yellow, and purple. Oh, boy. Do I do it now? Fine, here we go. Here's the problem. If it makes one web in that column, it pretty much loses all hope. Because coming back from that is so hard. You have to hope for Silk to choose that web to randomly disintegrate for healing. And yeah, that's about as much fun as the rest of this so far. Okay, blue on strike. 2 of them are webs. There you go. Well, that was fun. Let's now we got to do cleanup. So we have to move those webs out. I was going to use that purple to move that around, but that's cool. So yeah, column 2 is dead then. We're just not going to pay attention to column 2 right now. That's literally something that is very hard to come back from at this moment. Column 8, thankfully, still has good promise. It has 3 blank spaces. So just need to work with that one. If I take this blue, right? Of course you take the black, but that's kind of obvious. Oh, she ate one of the webs on column 2. That's nice of her. I don't see a blue or black match that I really want to use. Yikes. You know, I will take the blue AP, because that'll help me on the upcoming move to get column 8 ready. It's still all about column 8. Like, everything just moved, but it's still all about column 8. That's funny. Well, I can get this purple out of the way. Let's do that. Oh, now it's a yellow. It's still not that good. Dakin is still pretty healthy, amazingly so. Didn't see that coming. Figured he'd be dead by now. Sorry, Dakin, your life expectancy is pretty low. Okay, so I have nothing to make those with, whether they're all right. I mean, I guess I gotta cast it though. If you don't try, you're just not trying, right? Oh my lord, it did it? What? Insert the Shaquille O'Neal like meme here. I did not think that was gonna work. That never works. That doesn't work. That's like a pipe dream. You just try it like doing scratch off lottery tickets. Like, oh please, I want Liberty Bell. 2 Liberty Bells. Okay. Yeah, we got the puzzle gauntlet done. 8 out of 10 of these are multiple man dupable. The other 2 are pains in the butts, as you just experienced and saw. There's nothing else you can do but just try to strong arm your way through it. I wish you luck. I can give you all the advice and supports I can think about, but that's really it. That's. I will cheer you on. I'll get out the pom poms and but not the skirt. I don't go that way. Let's go open these tokens. We deserve it, right? You guys sat here with me long enough. Let's open the tokens. We deserve. Oh, I'll take that too. We earned these. No, not you. Not you. Not you. Well, wait a minute. There's support tokens in there. I'm going to take a cheapie. Dang it. I was hoping for a support token. How about you? You have support tokens. I mean, come on. It's support token opening time. It's like a holiday or something somewhere, right? Any support tokens in here? Nope. Then you don't get my attention right now. Boss fight has a support thing in it. No, Bob. You're not a support thing. Thunderbolt Vault? There's no support thing in here? Oh, there they are. The Widow Batons. Come on, roll the dice. Nope. You listen to me roll the dice. My luck has been horrible this whole game. And I'm like, let's roll the dice some more. It's like I don't learn my lesson. Puzzle Gauntlet. Red ISO. And come on, a token. Alms for the poor. And they give me 2-star. That really is alms for the poor. Okay, fine. Let's get into where our tokens are held. Oh yeah, I forgot she had a 5-star PvP coming up here. Okay. Deep breath. We'll do the other ones first. We have 14 standard, basic, beginner, whatever crude word you want to use to describe those support tokens. Pauper support tokens. We have 3 advanced ones, we have 2 master ones, and then we have, you know, 2 of those nice shiny Screluminati ones. I think I'm getting better at saying that word. Okay, let's start off with the beginners. 1 out of 50 chance of being a 4-star. I mean, you could always use 4-star ones, plus the shards are nice. Ready? Let's see what we can get. Duplicates are a thing. I mean, 100 bonus shards right off the rip, though? That's really good. I'm working on getting that Avengers Tower to rank 5, so I mean, that makes me well on my way. Not to mention the boss event gives you, what, a total of 550 shards if you go through the whole thing with it. Which means actually really soon I'll be changing off that Avengers Tower, because you don't, if you have any spillover that goes over, but you know, like if I'm going to get 500 right now, any of the shards that went over the 1600 mark would actually be wasted, lost to the void, the black hole with you, the landfill. Don't do that. If you see you're going to get like a boatload of shards, like the 400 prize, there's that one lump of 400 in the boss event, and you're going to waste some of it, switch your favorite. Don't want to waste the shards. Milano. Get out of here, Hulkling. No one likes you. No. That's so mean. Ooh, 3-star web shooters. It's still duplicate, but you get more support shards for the underlying thing. Not the one you favorited, but for the, in that case, the web shooters. More Battle World, because I need 2 of them back to back. Thanks, I think. Maybe. Less than 200 shards, and that Avengers Tower will be rank 5. The reason I'm going for rank 5 is because at rank 5 it has a really nice skill perk perk for earning free AP. Leapfrog. Now Leapfrog I already have maxed out, so it if you notice it gave only 5 shards, but it gives it towards the one you favorited. I forgot my Hulk Leap was already 4, but look at that, 160 shards towards it because it's the 4-star version. Proxima Midnight. Proxima Midnight being one of only what? 2 supports that give red AP? I think it's only 2. That one and the Arc Reactor. I mean, unless you count Krakoa, but that's like the wild card. Okay, 150 shards to go-ish for the Avengers Tower. Let's move on to the advanced ones. 1 in about 100 chance. Just say 1 in 100. That little tilde's not needed there, right? For a 5-star support. Some horrible odds. But hey, if you pull one, man, that's a lottery. That's a big win. That's a big jackpot. Ready, go. Korg. Korg has his uses. I definitely use them more often nowadays than I used to. Less than 100 to go for that tower. Oof. Okay. Well, move on to the master ones. Only 2 of these. These are some of the best tokens you're going to find in the game, bar none. 1 in 20 chance of getting a 5-star. That's better than those Screluminati exclusive ones. Those are 1 in 40 of getting the 5-star. This is 1 in 20, and the options for your 5-star are vast. I could use almost all of them. Almost. I think I have 2 of these maxed out. Leapfrog and Fantasticar, and that's because obviously they're really good, so I aimed for them. Ready, let's go. 4-star Dora the Explorers. I can't help it. Boy. We got a perk unlocked for it. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to waste the 5 shards on that. See how it's $15.95? 5 more shards and it'll go, but one of these master tokens gives 50 favorite shards. I'm not going to waste a master token on 5 shards. Wait until you get a beginner token and then pull it to get 5 shards, okay? Because remember, the rest of it that goes over that cap of 1600, lost to the void. Okay, so I'm going to go real quick. Did that just give that to me right there from the favorite? Did that count? Or did it... let's look. Let's find out. That just gave it to me from the leapfrog thing because it was maxed out. Yes! Happy birthday to me. Oh wow, let's rank it up. Rank up. Now, up to 250. Let's pull it on in there. There you go. Get in there. Let's see what it does. Rank 5. When a friendly power is fired, 60% chance to gain 2 AP in your strongest color. Wasn't Moonstone's strongest color yellow? How about 3-star Namor? Isn't his strongest color black? Yeah, that's some fun stuff you can definitely work with there. Just gonna leave those thoughts with you, let them marinate a little bit. That's the reason I've been working on that one. Let's go get a new favorite, right? We gotta see all of them now, I guess. What's the next one I'm gonna work on? I had a few of these. I didn't expect to hit that goal tonight, but hey, here we are. Well, hey, let's look at the Door of the Explorers while we're here. Level that up. Doop. Rank 4. Supporter character's maximum health is increased by 12%. I mean, not bad. I also forgot that they make projectiles at the start of battle. Huh. That's cool. And when the supporter character makes a red match, gain 2 extra red. You just gain it. You don't even like... There's not even like percent chance. Like, oh, a 30% chance you get more red. No, they just do. That's kind of nice, actually. Too bad it's only for Black Panther. Oh well. Move. We want some good options in here. Some. Ooh, I might go for the batons. I only have one support that makes purple, and that's the Quantum Realm. But if you get this thing up to rank 5, that's another option for purple. That's kind of a big deal. That might be my winner. Implanted Bomb is really tempting too. Ooh, and Pocket Radio, because Pocket Radio increases 3 different colors really strong. There's a lot of good things. A lot of fun little toys you could play with. I think I'm going to go with the batons. I hate having only one support for purple. Well, 2 Corvus Glaive, but he doesn't give that much. Yeah, I think this will be it. We'll favorite that. Okay, get back to it. I want to pull the other last thing, right? Right? Come on, Master Token. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And duplicate from the Leapfrog. Look at this. See? That would normally be 90 shards, but it says 45 right there because I already have it maxed. And then it doesn't give it to me right here. But when I back out, it gives it to me right there. That's kind of cool. Anyways, I gotta do those Screwluminati ones, right? 2 of these. 1 in 40 chance of getting the 5 stars Screwluminati. 1 in 8 for the 4 star. The rest are 3 stars. 2 shots. Let's get it. There's a 3 star. It's almost expected to get at least 1 of the 3 stars. Come on, just 2 of them. Come on, let's do it. 5 star? Nah, it's okay. They gave me my Avengers Tower upgrade, right? But, you know, some people might say I earned it. But hey, you know, just, yeah. Water off the duck's back, right? I'm just trying to be peaceful about it. Plus, now that I have this here, I know it's going to get upgraded with this boss event coming to a close, because that's a lot of shards we're going to earn. That'll be up to rank 4 before I know it. Okay, we're good. That was good. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate all support and stuff like that. John, what was that? I think John Walker called them Dora the Explorer. What's that? It's awesome. Yeah, 80% for 6 for the rank 5 batons. Yes. Yes. Yeah, out of luck today. I mean, it is what it is. But thank you anyways, everyone. Thanks, John. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Natasniel and Matt and Luxie. Thank you, everyone else who didn't join the chat. I still appreciate you all the same. I appreciate your patience dealing with the really bad luck in this puzzle gauntlet. Talk to you all later. For the, you know, we'll run through the boss sometime soon together, right? Probably like Saturday or Sunday. Have a good day or a good night. Bye.